If you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, I'm so sorry, but it's probably time to start reading scouting reports on these draft prospects because things aren't looking good. Y'all have a very low chance of making the play-in. Kyrie's reportedly going to test free agency. It might be wraps. So today, we're going to be trading Luka Doncic to the New Orleans Pelicans. The reason I picked the New Orleans Pelicans is because they have a good amount of young talent. They've got a lot of draft picks to work with. Unfortunately, in 2K, they only give you 6 slots to put players or picks in a trade. So I feel like the Mavs would get a lot more picks than 3 firsts, but what can you do? It's 2K. Don't blame me. It's 2K, right? But we're going to be adding Luka Doncic to the New Orleans Pelicans in this video. I'm very excited to see how this goes because the Pels, they're already really good in 2K with Zion Williamson. He's one of the best players in the sim. He shoots the ball so efficiently. In the sim, he's usually over 70% from the field. And y'all know what Luka does at this point. Usually it's a light 30-point triple-double average for him pretty much every single season. This season, Darius Garland wins MVP and Most Improved Player. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if that's actually happened in real life before. Luka Doncic ends up making All-NBA first team. It's not the 30-point triple-double average, but, kind of pedestrian numbers. Guy like me would put up better numbers, but they're solid. And Zion Williamson doesn't even make an All-NBA team, but he still had a good season as well. And now we're heading into the playoffs with a roster that has a ton of depth. I feel like with our stars and our depth, it might be wraps for the league. Round 1, coming out of the play-in tournament, are the Portland Trailblazers. They're going to be the 8th seed facing up against us. And honestly, Dame, it's time to run from the grind. It's been time to run from the grind. Always talking about Dame time, but you don't know when it's time to leave. So yeah, like this roster, bro, we don't even take them serious. This is basically a warm-up. This is a practice. This is like a brisk jog. We're not even going to be running up the court, bro. We do not take them serious. Yep, Pels and 4. Get them out of here. All right, round number 2, we've got the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the Dillon Brooks revenge tour. He's on our team now, and this is going to be light work. Dillon Brooks will catch about 7 technical fouls, 3 suspensions, and 18 ejections, and we'll go ahead and get out of here in 4 games. Come on, make it happen. That's 2-0. 3-0. I already told y'all, man, it's an easy series, and now we're moving on to the conference finals. The Golden State Warriors, they picked up Clint Capella to run their center position. Jonathan Kuminga's running the 4, so I guess Draymond's gone. But let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. This was a more competitive series, but it's still Pelicans in 6. Luka averages a triple-double en route to the NBA Finals, man. We've got the Cavs here, and the Cavs, they're a great 2K team, but we have 2 of the greatest 2K players of all time with Luka and Zion. We go down 2-0, but we're storming back, and in Game 5, we've got a close one. We get to see Luka and Zion in action here, so I'm pretty excited for this. Darius Garland gets a screen up top from Jared Allen. Jared Allen dives to the rim and is able to get an easy dunk. Now we need to answer. It looks like Luka isn't in the game. I guess he fouled out, and we're going to the Zion post fade. Like Zion, you shoot over 70% from the field, and this just go in the post, take a couple dribbles, easy little layup. That's all you got to do, man. Like, why? And then CJ from the parking lot. Oh my goodness, it's wraps. So we're going to lose this game. Luka Doncic ended up fouling out in this one for us, and Donovan Mitchell, 42 is crazy. Dillon Brooks, you need to lock in, play some good defense for us so Donovan doesn't give us that many buckets. Luckily, we're able to win in Game 6 to force a pivotal Game 7 where we blow out the Cleveland Cavaliers. Luka, 57, 12, and 10. 20 for 24 shooting. Oh my goodness. Luka went crazy in the final game. And yeah, he got the finals MVP. What a game from Luka Doncic as we win a championship in year number 1. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get a second one. Some of our guys are regressing and they're on some pretty big contracts, so that kind of sucks. We do have Anthony Black going up in overall for us. Maybe he can develop and become like a replacement for CJ McCollum, like at the guard spot. I don't know. Hopefully he can become good for us. Darius Garland wins yet another MVP, and Chet Holmgren is the DPOY. Dyson Daniels, remember, we traded him to the Dallas Mavericks, and now he's out there hooping. So it looks like the Mavs, even though they lost Luka, I mean, Dyson Daniels is hooping. Brandon Ingram's probably hitting some mid-ranges and stuff. Luka Doncic, All-NBA second team, and there's Zion on All-NBA third. His numbers are up significantly from last year as we head into the playoffs this year. Luka locking down too. The D and Doncic is for defense. He's on all defensive second team. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into this. The Mavericks, though, they've actually bounced back a lot. 40-42 on the season, and Kyrie Irving ends up returning. Kristaps Porzingis, he ends up coming back, and then they've got Clint Capella. This roster doesn't look bad at all. They really did something. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into this playoff series where we go ahead and we sweep the Mavs. Don't get it twisted. That was the Luka Revenge Tour, and then we sweep the Jazz. So we're headed to the conference finals, this time against the Houston Rockets. The young Rockets, they've started to develop, and they're already in the conference finals. Let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. In game number 1, they win. Game number 2, they win. All right, bro. All right, chill out. 3-0 is crazy. Come on, 3-0 comeback. Oh, okay. We lost, but it is what it is, man. Now I'm going to beg for subscribers for a second. If y'all enjoy the content, might as well subscribe. If you don't like the content, might as well. The door's right there. You can go ahead and click off the video. But if you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate if y'all subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K, and I really appreciate all your support. Anyways, we have Ben Simmons on the roster now, so that's new, I guess. Ben Simmons is on the roster, and we're heading into the playoffs this year. Ben Simmons might be running the 5 for us. Darius Garland, he's winning all the MVPs. Anthony Black wins 6th Man of the Year, so it looks like he's been playing well for us. And now we're headed into the playoffs. This season wasn't a great year for us. We ended up not even winning 50 games, which for our standards isn't very good. But hopefully we can just be a playoff team. Maybe we were coasting throughout the regular season just to get ready for the playoffs and go out there and hoop. All right, we got the Portland Trailblazers, and now we might need to be a little scared of them. We're not exactly coming off of our best seasons, so hopefully we can do something, but it's not going to be as easy as when we were the 1 seed and they were the 8 seed, because this time they're actually better than us. They're the 4 seed and we're the 5 seed. We still get out of there in 6th, though, and now we got to face the Rockets again. They beat us in the past. Hopefully this time it's different. They still got a really good team. Guys have developed and got even better, so this might be tough, but hopefully we can do something. We take game 1. We take game 2. Maybe it won't be tough. Okay, they take a game. We're up 3-1. What? Like, this is 2K's logic. We're the 5 seed this year and end up cooking a team that got better, and we lost to them last year. I don't know, man. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves in the conference finals, and I'm not going to lie, they do not look very good. Like, their roster's cool, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we should be able to win with Luka and Zion. We're up 3-2. Can we make it? Yeah, we get there in 6, and we're facing the 2K algorithm, the Atlanta Hawks, the greatest team to ever exist in this 2K franchise, bro. That's the way they treat them. They make them insane, and I'm not exactly sure why, but we're probably going to lose because it's the Atlanta Hawks. But we do get the Luka versus Trey battle. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. We'll see how it goes. We're up 2-0. All right, we'll take it. They take the next 2. Like I told y'all, the Hawks are really like that in 2K. And now we've got a pivotal game 5. We're up by 1 point here. Luka Doncic has the ball, gives it down to Ben Simmons. It's Ben. He dunked the ball against the Hawks. All right, man. So now we're up by 3 points. Can the Hawks make a play here? If they don't, it might kind of be Rabs. That's a good look from 3, but it's off. We get the rebound, and now Luka Doncic is going to the line. This one is over. We go ahead and we win 128-124. Trae Young has a good game. Luka gets a triple-double. Zion drops 30. Anthony Black has a good game, 17 points and 11 assists. And Ben Simmons even had a good game as well. So a really good game from the team as a whole. So let's go ahead and let's get into game number 6, where we have a chance to put the Hawks away here. But they're not going out like that. In game 7, we've got to clutch up. It's a tie game, 123-123. What a pass from Luka right down to Zion, and Zion's able to dunk it down. So now we're up by 2 points. That was a big play. Great pass from Luka to Zion for the dunk. But do the Hawks have an answer? Let's see. DeJounte Murray, the tough shot is up, and it's off. We're able to secure the rebound, and now Zion Williamson is at the line. Luckily for us, Zion Williamson was able to come up big in the clutch for us, hitting both of his free throws, and now this one is pretty much a wrap unless Atlanta is able to get a bucket here. DeJounte gets the screen, the 3 is up, and it's off. The game is over. We're NBA champions for what? Is this the second, third? I'm not sure, but another NBA championship added to the resume. 30-20 for Luka Doncic in this one. Oh my goodness, he's been going crazy in these closeout games, and he's the finals MVP. I guess let's see if we can do it again. Luka and Zion as a duo have been really good. We're seeing a lot of progression from our guys, but keep in mind, Luka Doncic is set to become a free agent after the season, and this wasn't exactly a good year. We were the definition of mid at 41-41, but Luka was still the MVP, putting up some really good numbers. And now we're headed into the playoffs, but 41-41 is kind of crazy. This was a really mid-year for us, considering the talent that we had on our team. I feel like we should have done much better. Not only do we have Luka and Zion, but I feel like the guys around them have been developing nicely, and we didn't even make the playoffs this year. I don't know how Luka won the MVP and didn't make the playoffs, but I guess, man, we'll just go ahead and simulate the playoffs and let it rock. But remember, Luka does become a free agent this offseason, and if he leaves the team, the video is going to end, because I wanted this to be a duo simulation, but I wanted both the guys to do whatever they wanted to do. I wasn't going to force them to stay together as a duo. And in free agency, Luka Doncic has a plethora of offers from many different teams, but the Pelicans, they're pretty far down his list, and ultimately, Luka decides to join the Miami Heat, meaning that this duo simulation is over. It was a very successful simulation though overall. Zion and Luka were a great duo, and ultimately they were able to win 2 NBA championships together, and Luka got an MVP award. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.